Join an online learning community for creators with over 17,000 classes. Be one of the first 500 people to click the link in the description to get a 2-month premium membership for free.
Jordan's messages.
A slight exaggeration, some of you might say. My answer is no, absolutely not. Nobody has proven me wrong yet. This is the longest running show on YouTube. If you can comment down below with a show, I dare you, anybody, I will pay you $1 million that I don't have.
That's still making consistent episodes.
That is still making consistent episodes. No, okay? I will pay you nothing, but you will get a deleted comment down below if you can prove me wrong. This is the longest running show. Let's get to the messages. Hi, Josh and Jordan. I'm a homeschool senior who's never had a boyfriend before. Recently, my cousin decided I needed a boyfriend and invented an imaginary one for me. She then told all of my friends and family about Bradley. This caused a lot of confusion and many people actually became convinced that Bradley was real. Thankfully, I've managed to convince my aunt, youth group leaders, and most of my friends that he isn't real. Unfortunately, some, including my grandparents, still think I have a boyfriend. How do I convince them I'm not dating? I'm happily single and I'm tired of people asking me about my non-existent relationship, Anna. I have tried in my past to conjure up this exact situation. It was a joke, okay? I can't tell if, look, honestly, I think that you like this attention. I think this is very exciting for you, okay? I think that you had a hand in this. This wasn't just your friend who was like, hey, let's act like you have a boyfriend. You were like, oh no, hey, well, okay, maybe
his name is Bradley.
Yeah, you're the one who suggested the name. Alright, look, I did this exact same thing one time. We took pictures. It was a joke, okay? I think Josh planned it. I can't even remember. We, like, it was, like, so obscure. I changed my relationship status.
Oh, I remember this.
To in a relationship, and so did she. But, like, we would have these, like, things where we would hang out, like, every week, like, at Josh's old house. And so we, like, just got some obscure pictures of, like, people doing stuff. But, like, we would be in the background, like, sitting, like, weirdly close to each other. To, like, just plant seeds of doubt in people's minds. It was really funny.
We did those pictures first, and then a week later, then you started dating on Facebook.
Yeah.
And people bought it. I got messages from people for months after that. Even after you guys said that you broke up on Facebook.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot.
Asking, like, dude, were they dating?
Because it was such an unlikely couple. It was the funniest thing, man. It was hilarious. Anyways, so what is the advice? The advice is you asked for this. You're going to have to deal with this. You're going to enjoy it for the time that it lasts. It's going to be sad when it's gone. So enjoy it while it lasts. Dear Jordan and Josh, before youth group me...
Youth group me!
Sorry. Before youth group, comma, me, 2 of my friends, comma, and the guy I like were hanging out in the lobby. I just opened up a whole can of worms, Josh, in the comment section about the Oxford comma. God help us. I opened my phone. I don't even know what that last sentence said. And the guy I like were hanging out in the lobby. Okay, I opened my phone, and the guy I like grabbed it out of my hands. Well, I panicked, tried to get it back. So I jumped on his okay. I jumped on his back, and my friend screamed, give it back, bleep. It was nothing bad, but this is a Christian channel, you thief. And stomped on his foot, taking his phone back. Taking his
Maybe it's
phone.
supposed to be her phone?
I assumed this was a girl, but it says anonymous. Maybe it's a guy.
Give it back.
How do I know?
Youth group me, 2 of my friends. No, because...
I don't know, man.
because this person's phone was the one that was stolen. So why would
it was a typo.
Take back his
It was
phone?
a typo. It was a typo. And stomped on his foot, taking her... Wait, but why is she talking about herself in the third person?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And stomped on his foot, taking my phone back. I think I'm a girl. He walked out of the room saying, wow, I feel attacked. You were. Since then, he's been kind of quiet around us. Do you think he took it personal? Did I just ruin a friendship? Do you think he hates me now? Okay, no, he loves you. This is exactly, just break it down for you, as simple as I possibly can for you. This guy absolutely loves you, okay? He did something thinking it'd be this fun, flirty thing. All of a sudden, he's got, like, just legitimately mauled by 3 people. 2 of them he doesn't give a flying flip about, and he only likes you, and you're, like, attacking him and, like, taking this way too seriously. This guy is devastated. I don't, like, it's gonna be a lot for, like, it might not be a lot for him to get over this, but you're gonna have to do a couple of subtle things, okay? Never bring this situation up again. Don't ever bring it up again. I mean, don't even apologize about it. It never happened. It's gone. It is erased from history. It never happened. Treat this guy as normal as you possibly can. Okay, maybe do a couple things that are very friendly to him. Okay, I don't know what that would possibly be, but do something that, look, this guy at this point, he's looking for anything that he can possibly pick up on that you don't absolutely hate him for what he did. This little thing he did one time. Okay, he's looking for any little, I'm talking any little iota of something he can hold on to. Right now, you're giving him nothing. So just give him a little bit of something, and the friendship will be okay again. But of course, this guy absolutely loves you, so that's a given. Okay. You know, guys, this might be the longest running show on YouTube, but we never know what's gonna happen to me. Something terrible, and then the show is over. But you know the one thing that is eternal and is not based around just 1 or 2 people? Skillshare. It will always be around. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes in business, design, technology, and more. And the premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can join the communities and classes that are just right for you and your goals. If you've been wanting to learn a new skill or just do a new hobby, browsing through the Skillshare library is one of the most inspirational things that will ever happen to you. They've got some really great classes on illustration, like how to draw characters or how to digitally illustrate, and more. They have classes on video editing too, which I personally really love. Lots of good stuff on Premiere Pro there. The best part about Skillshare though is how affordable it is. It's way more affordable than most learning platforms. It's less than $10 a month for the annual subscription. Plus, if you are one of the first 500 people to click the link down in the description below, you are going to receive a 2-month premium membership for free. If you're thinking about starting a new project this year, Skillshare will make it happen. Click the link down in the description below for a free 2-month trial. Now, let's get to the messages. Dear Jordy Tay, I made a mistake, my friend. A terrible, terrible mistake. A few months back, I had a moment with a guy that I really like. Nothing romantic or anything, we just opened up to each other. He told me some stuff, and I told him about the anxiety I get at church. That was my first mistake. We're currently pretty good friends, however. I've been worrying that all the nice things he's been doing and saying are disingenuous. Things that he says out of pity, or because he thinks that I'm always one step away from a breakdown or something. I don't want him to feel like he has to coddle me or take care of me, and I especially don't want him to think I'm some sort of emotional reek that could break at any minute if things don't go my way. This is the grade A example of psychoanalyzing something. I know I should have been more guarded. It was my fault it happened. I don't know. I thought he'd understand. I thought everything would be okay. Now I like him, but I know it's never going to happen. How do I fix this mistake? How do I make him believe that I'm not some child with coddled insecurities? This is exactly a perfect example of somebody who feels unworthy of love. That's exactly right. Any small little thing that you think that you did wrong, you laughing so much, that you did wrong, any little tiny thing, you blow up this big thing. I can't be loved because I have little insecurities, and I told him I feel a little anxiety at church, and now he thinks that I am gonna have a mental breakdown, and so he has to coddle me. I remember these days, Josh. Okay, this is not fun. You will make it out of this alive. I guarantee you. But for now, okay, look. The youth group boy, Josh made a great point earlier. A youth group boy. I will give no context for why Josh said this. A youth group boy. What did you say, Josh? It was funny.
What did I say?
A youth group boy. The point was, Josh is trying to say in a nice, concise, could have been on a t-shirt. Dang it, I can't remember. A youth group boy. He doesn't expect perfection. He is a down-to-earth young gentleman, right?
Oh, youth group boy accepts you as you are.
That's right. You put it on a t-shirt. Youth group boy accepts you as you are. Okay? This guy doesn't care. He's great. He never has a real conversation with a girl ever. Okay? You're the first one. And now you're scared that he hates you. And now that you like him, and he hates you because you were real with him for once, okay? That's all youth group boy wants. He wants somebody who's real. He doesn't want these flirtatious little flings. He wants you.
To coddle or to cuddle?
To coddle or to cuddle. I know I use hyperbole because all my hyperbole is accurate. But this is the longest message of all time. And I swear, Josh, if this one even begins to get this interesting, I will cut it short, and I'll give my answer with as much information as I have at that point. I'm cutting it short if I have to. Hi, Josh and Jordan. You guys are cool. Now to the mess. I guess I should tell you that I have a friend. That friend has a sister. That sister is the most beautiful human being you can imagine, and I am a coward. Okay. I've been trying. Can I get a YouTube title out of this? That's all I care about. I've been trying to have a conversation with her for a while, but to no avail. Mostly because I literally forget the entire English vocabulary when she's looking at me. Every now and then we'll make eye contact and I'll freeze. Not meaning to, but making the eye contact continue until it... But making the eye contact continue until, like, it gets awkward. But apparently, it was a little bit more than awkward. Just the other day, she told her brother that I'm creepy and that she should keep me away from her and her friends. He, being a good friend, told me. Then he gave me her email because she had made him promise not to give me her phone number. I sent her a long email apologizing for being a creep. Oh no. Telling her I just want to be her friend and asking her to call me out next time she saw me acting creepy. She responded by apologizing for saying it in the first place. What else could you do, Josh? What else could she do? She had to say it. She had to email back. Next time I saw her, I told her that she didn't need to apologize because if she hadn't told me, then I wouldn't know to change. She said, "Oh, okay, thanks," and turned back to her conversation. This is exactly what I expected her to say. The next day, I discovered that I have absolutely no impulse control because I sent her a couple of emails basically saying that I'm not interested in her, but also tried to, she told her brother to tell me to email it. So now I don't know. I've never wanted to be friends, and it's over. I have enough info, Josh. I don't know. I have enough, I think. Okay. That was another 3 paragraphs. I might be able to get a YouTube title out of that. That's how I'll answer it. Alright. Okay. I have never, ever had to say this on messages. And I hope, God, I hope, please God, I hope that it does not completely reek you. Any hope that you had with this girl in your mind, I'm going to say this as straight and plain as I can, is over. I hate to say it, Josh. I do. It hurts. Oh, I know it hurts. Okay, it does. But it's over. The moment, and I'll tell you the moment it happened. The moment, it wasn't the creepy look, which I don't even think was creepy, okay? I think we all have had those moments. But it was when you got the email, her email, and you tried to convince her that you weren't creepy by emailing her when she didn't give you her email, and she didn't want somebody to have her phone number. That's where it went very far off the rails. Now, I'm not saying it's completely, extremely hopeless. We've all made mistakes, okay? It's hopeless for now, for years. It might not be hopeless in like maybe 2 years when you're a little older. Things get forgotten in that amount of time. It's amazing what time does. It's your best friend in a situation like this. I've been in situations where time is your worst enemy. Time, though, right, in your instance, is your best friend. Just, look. I don't know what to say, Josh. I feel bad. I feel guilty for saying it, but that honestly, Josh, that's the truth. I cannot give hope where hope is not due, but hope is due in time, my friend. And if you still like this girl in 2 years, then I hope that God helps this relationship to last. All right, that was fine. I think we'll just move on. Dear Taylor Brothers, not to be messy, but this whole thing is messy. So I have this guy friend, we'll call him Jimbo. Jimbo and I like each other a lot, but he isn't old enough to date yet. We plan on dating in just over a year when he's allowed. No biggie, it's all good, but here's the messy part. He and I are friends with this other unofficial couple. We'll call them Martha and Franco. Jimbo and Franco are planning a double date when Jimbo's allowed to date. Wow, they were really planning this far in advance. I really don't want to go. Just wait, it gets messier. She's planning that she doesn't want to go on this proverbial date that's gonna happen in like a year or two. Before Franco and Martha were a thing, I had a huge crush on Franco, and everyone said he liked me back, and we both knew it. Though it was never talked about. We had a fallout when the ghosted me, and we had a fallout when he ghosted me and became a thing with Martha. I've let it go for the most part, but given that past, I think it would be awkward. Franco also can't date until about a year after they're planning this double date. So he's planning the double date.
Time to pull out the messages board.
We haven't done this in months. We'll just pull it out. I'm so lost.
So, here's what we got so far. Girl X who wrote the message is not dating Jimbo because Jimbo can't date yet. He's too young. Franco is not dating Martha. They have an unofficial thing going on. Franco once ghosted Girl X. She's over it. Franco can't date either. For some weird reason, both of these fake couples are planning a fake double date in a year.
That's right.
And Girl X doesn't even want to go on this date.
Because Franco.
No, because of Franco!
Exactly right. I don't feel comfortable with this at all. What can I do? I know I need to talk to Jimbo, but I can't find the words. Also, Jimbo and I want to get to know each other better just one-on-one time. This is crazy, Josh. Alright,
Her and who?
Her and Jimbo, they want alone time, and she's worried that this one double date, one time, is gonna ruin everything because they want alone time. I'm saying things on messages I thought I would never say. This situation is truly crazy. This is two couples that they don't even exist planning a double date, and Girl X is worried that this because Franco is gonna ruin. It's not even gonna ruin anything. She just doesn't want to go because of Franco. And Jimbo and her want to have like a one-on-one time when they have the rest of their lives to have one-on-one time. This is a one-time thing. This is one night. This is one dinner that you don't want to go to. We've all been there. I don't remember when I was 15 putting this much on an outing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just blowing my mind. I'm trying to get in the mindset, Josh. I'm trying to give some real advice that she can take away from this. Okay, we've all been on little pizza dates, dinner time, that we don't necessarily want to go to, but you're there. Okay, you deal with people that have done wrong to you in the past, and it makes you a better person because you get to learn how to treat people in all aspects of life, and that's exactly what you need to go through. You and Jimbo are gonna have a happy relationship for the rest of your lives. You're gonna have one-on-one time every single day, every night, other than this one night with Franco and Martha, the one who ghosted you. Just get a little personal growth from this one meetup, and it'll take you a long way. There. That's the best advice I can give Girl X. How is that? The longest running show on YouTube. I truly believe it's true, Josh. I really do. I feel like I'm on top of the world, really. Every time we do this show. It's just a little tick, it's like LeBron James every time he scores, just going that much higher on the all-time record list of how many points. How many people can he surpass? Will he get to the top? I'm already there. I've already surpassed everybody.
As long as we keep doing messages, no one will ever top it.
As long as I continue, it will always stay on top. It is such a great feeling to know that you are in control of your own destiny. Something the Titans have never experienced.
Why didn't we sign Nick Foles?
Why didn't we sign Nick Foles? Dang it. I would have bought every jersey. Every season ticket. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.